Welcome back. It's great to have you guys on this beautiful night that you guys came out. We appreciate it very much. You guys know I'm very appreciative. The fans, the student section. It was great. It was a great way to get started. I didn't like a lot of things on the floor defensively, rebounding, all those things, but we have a few new additions that really helped us, and I thought we really shared the game. And again, it was a great environment. Our band, cheerleaders, dance team, all came out to support us on a rainy night like this, and hope that they come on Sunday.
Steve, what do you think of you mentioned the new guys, you brought 2 in here. What do you think of the way the new guys responded to their first game under the lights?
Yeah, like seasoned veterans. No, I thought they did a really good job, and Ron got in foul trouble early, and then he bounced right back from that and gave us great minutes. Pete hasn't played a game in a year and a half probably, right, Pete? And was ready to play. Tonight we certainly have a long way to go with a lot of things, but 6 guys in double figures, and for one game anyways, people can't talk about a 3-point shooting unless they're going to talk about it in a positive way. So it'll be good for me. No emails tomorrow about 3-point shooting.
Steve, what do you think of the way that Gio played? Just with Corey gone, he's running the point now, and you're asking a lot of him.
Sure. I mean, I think he's the catalyst. He shares the game. He did a really good job. We need him to score and guard people too, and he's got a nice demeanor around the court. I miss the guys from last year. I love those guys, but he's a little different, and I think the guys really are excited about playing with him. He's got that swagger about his game, and I think he's really going to have a great year for us.
You have to watch his minutes a bit just so you're not constantly going 32, 34.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. These young guys, they can play a lot right now, so we'll pull them in and out. But Gio wants to play at the full 40, so that's the good part. He never wants to come out.
You talked about the crowd a little bit, but there have been some November nights with the rain where they wouldn't have come out. Student section packed to them. Can you sense the little bit of buzz that
well, no, I appreciate it. We have good guys. I'm real proud of my staff. Did a great job getting guys that I'm excited about. Ron's in the gym, Pete's in the gym, Montez is in the gym. These guys work hard. We're in the community. We're doing a lot of great things. So I was thankful for the crowd to come out on a monsoon-like weather night tonight, and hopefully, they'll want to come back. And I think the way we're going to continue to grow this program and play well and play well together. 6 guys in double figures, is a really good number. Scoring 90 points, a good number. And I think it bodes well. I think people like the way we play.
Steve, what was the message and adjustments at halftime were able to make a 10-point lead into a 40-point lead?
Well, I mean, I just thought we were, rushing things. We turned the ball over a lot, for no reason. And again, FDU, well coached, they're picked second in that league. Greg Horrenda does a great job. They have veteran guys. They took advantage of a few of our mistakes, and they out-rebounded us. They were really cracking us on the glass. So I think at halftime we buckled it up on the rebounding side of things, and we shared the game. It was fun.
Steve, you mentioned the 60% from 3. Also had, I think it was 5 or 6 guys contributing. Gio, Ron, Peter, Eugene even. What do you think was the key to shooting so well from you?
Well, I mean, we got good shooters, first of all, but they share the game. We pass the ball, guys are open, we got good length. Our length is different from last year, good size. And then these 2 guys really, Peter got us off to a good start, and then Ron hit a big 3 right before the halftime. We're just going to continue to grow. We got a lot of young guys, 1 senior on this team, but we have some weapons, and they continue to stay together, and we continue to improve our defense. We got a lot of guys that can knock down shots, so it's a little bit different than in the past.
What do you think was the biggest adjustment you made defensively compared from the first half? It seemed a lot of miscommunication, but in the second half it seemed more dialed in.
You know what? I mean, we didn't rebound really. 14 offensive rebounds going to kill you. I thought we stayed in front of the ball a little bit better. And, we got a long way to go. We have 6 newcomers playing their first game. And so that's a little bit different too. Guys get a chance. It's a live crowd. The referees, so they got to kind of figure it out a little bit. Now we have some good tape now to show them, and we'll get right back to work tomorrow.
Coach, can you talk about the free throw shooting? You struggled a bit today.
Yeah, I mean, continue. You know, I think first day out, I think those guys are all good, capable, you know, foul shooters. 90 points, don't care how we get it, it's a good number for us.
Was it cool to give the fans a little treat there at the end with the alley-oops back-to-back?
Yeah, it was great because, you know, the fans really came out today. You saw how the student section was basically full. And like Coach said, it was a rainy November night. And, you know, we just got that burst of adrenaline when you see the fans there and cheering loud. So you got to give some of the credit to this win for them, compared to them.
Steve, what do you think of Miles Johnson? I think he raised a lot of eyebrows today.
You know, these guys, they like Miles, right? Guys pass the ball. And he can score in the post. Miles is going to be real good. He's another guy that got his feet wet a little bit today. And block shots, you saw his length. You know, that freshman group kind of came in at one point and gave us some, you know, really good minutes, and they played like veteran guys. But, you know, Miles is going to be an important piece for us, you know, moving forward.
Steve, Shaq Carter, DNP?
No, he played.
Oh, I did? Sorry.
Yeah, nice 4 minutes.
Yeah, he played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, we're trying to get a lot of things done in the first game, so, you know, and we thought the matchups with those other guys, but Shaq Carter's going to be fine too. A few games where he plays a zillion minutes.
Peter, how about yourself? It seemed like you got to hit some shots, and then you got yourself on fire. What has to come first? What kind of player are you? It was almost like you were trying to motivate yourself, and then you kind of just took off from there.
Yeah, I think both my teammates and the fans really helped me throughout the whole game. Teammates got me the ball when I was open, and I was fortunate enough to knock down a couple shots. Play hard and let the rest come.
For Ron, for being a freshman, I think the moment didn't seem too bright for you. You seemed really composed out there. How was your session today?
I just felt really confident in myself and my team because we've been working all fall and summer for this, and we just came out today and we proved that we're a much better team than people think, and we got a good win today.
After sitting out all of last year, what's it like to be on the court finally with the guys?
And it's just relieving to finally get out there and play with my brothers, and we're really a family, so that helps.
Stop there.
Guys,
We'll
I
let
appreciate
Coach go,
it.
and we'll
Thank you very
do an
much.
athlete here for now. We'll bring some more in. Couple notes. 13 3-pointers was our 12 3-pointers was our most. We had 13 at GW.